The Mississippi River is crusted at its highest level since 1993, and while the water is receding, it could be weeks before people return home. News 4's Alexis Zoto spent the day in hard-hit St. Charles County, but first she has the latest from the river in downtown St. Louis.
Steve, right now there is a fence that is blocking all the tourists from going down these steps to what should be Lenore K. Sullivan Boulevard down there. Now, as you said, the water is slowly going down, but we checked with the National Weather Service, and according to their data, it will be almost 2 weeks before Lenore K. Sullivan Boulevard is completely dry, and even longer for places upriver in St. Charles County. Bill Brass has been boating to his home in West Alton for more than 3 weeks.
I've lived through 200-year floods so far, and I'm only 50 years old.
So he knows what to expect when the Mississippi River rises out of its banks, topping the levee and flooding streets, farms, and his neighborhood.
My first level is I got about 3 feet of water in it, but it's just storage, so there's nothing in there. You expect it.
His home, like many in this part of St. Charles County, is elevated. Video of him boating home gives you a better perspective. The gas stations at 94 and 67 give you an idea of how this flood has impacted almost 1,000 people in West Alton and Portage de Sioux. The Rivers Point fire chief says it could be 6 to 8 weeks until all of these people are able to get back to their homes. That's Route 94. This stretch of road here has been closed for weeks, some parts even longer than that. Now you can see where the water is finally starting to go down. You can kind of see this line of driftwood right here. Once this water fully clears, MoDOT will have to come out here and inspect the roadway, inspect the integrity of that road before they can ever reopen it. With stronger winds today, the water is moving fast. For Brass, he shot this video from his house. It's hard to see, but the waves are lapping against his deck.
It was like being on a scene of the deadliest catch. I mean, it wasn't quite as bad as Bering Strait, but it was pretty terrifying. I mean, me and the wife had the life jackets on inside the house because I thought the house was going to come down. I mean, it was, you know, you have waves out here 3 foot tall.
So I spoke with the emergency management director for Portage de Sioux. They are already working with homeowners there, trying to help them get started on paperwork for the next step, which is, of course, getting help if and when this area is declared a disaster area. We do have some information from the state office, which will help you walk through the process of what you need to do if you are impacted by the floodwaters. You'll find that on KMOV.com. Live downtown, Alexis Zoto, News 4.